one-time UConn Husky. At 6'7", number 32 for you, Piston guard Richard Rip Hamilton. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome Michigan Sports Hall of Famer and the voice of the Pistons, George Laha.
Thank you, John Mason. Good evening to Piston fans here at the Palace and to Piston fans everywhere. This is a very, very special night. You know, as I always say, they do keep score in these games. And if you want to contend for a championship, you better have a bona fide, certified scorer on your squad. And that's why it's such an honor for me to be here tonight as we honor one of the greatest and most reliable scorers in Piston history, Rip Hamilton. Congrats, Rip. You know, Rip, you didn't have to dominate the ball to do your job. You were one of the best at moving off the ball who's ever played this game, coming off screens and burying one mid-range jumper after another. Opponents couldn't do anything about it. Rip led a great Piston team in scoring 8 straight seasons. He's one of 6 players in franchise history to eclipse the 11,000-point plateau, and one of 5 Pistons to ever score 50-plus points in a game. He was a bona fide, certified scorer, and he couldn't be stopped. And that doesn't even touch what number 32 did in the postseason, folks. How about 6 Eastern Conference Finals appearances? 2 trips to the NBA Finals. And the 04 Going to Work Championship. Folks, nobody in franchise history scored more playoff points, made more playoff field goals, or played in more playoff games than Rip. He made 3 well-deserved trips to the All-Star game, and with his awesome mid-range game, heck, he moved to the long line and led the league in three-point percentage in '06. Rip, it's clear, your desire to be great never wavered, and we love you for that. And when you put on your patented mask, everybody in Detroit knew you could not be stopped. You've earned your place among the franchise elite. We're very, very excited to honor you tonight. Congratulations. And as we prepare to send number 32 up to the rafters, its rightful place, let's meet our honored guests for this momentous occasion. First, Rip's family, his wife TJ, and sons Rip III and Parker, and daughter Peyton. Rip's mom, Pam Long. His father, Richard Hamilton Sr. Brothers, Henry Cooper, Cordell Long, and sister Isis Hamilton. And his extended family. Thanks to all of you for being here tonight. And before Rip became a Piston, he won an NCAA championship at Connecticut for a Hall of Fame coach, Jim Calhoun. Coach, great to have you here tonight. along with Rip's high school coach from Coatesville, PA, Jim Smith, and his longtime trainer and coach, Richard Hicks. Welcome, guys. And now, let's meet Rip's Piston family and teammates. Piston owner, Tom Goris. And representing former owner, Mr. William Davidson, his son, Ethan Davidson. Piston Vice Chairman, Arn Tellem. Former basketball operations executive, Scott Perry and George David. The guys who kept Rip's motor running, team physician, Dr. Ben Palucci. Trainer, Mike Abdenauer. And strength and conditioning guru, Arnie Kander. And the head coach of the 2004 NBA champions and all-time great Hall of Famer, Coach Larry Brown. Rip's teammates now. Skillful combo forward, Maurice Evans. Two tough 0-4 defensive guards, Lindsey Hunter and Mike James. And three big men who are as tough on the court as they were good guys off the court, Mehmet Okur, Eldon Campbell, and Dice, Antonio McDice. He went from small forward to head coach, Mike Curry. The Palace Prince, Tayshaun Prince. The team's emotional leader, Sheed himself, Rasheed Wallace. The blue-collar defensive demon in the middle, Big Ben Wallace. One of the best clutch shooters in Pistons history, the 04 Finals MVP, Rip's backcourt mate, who has some words for all of us about tonight's honoree. Let's bring out Mr. Big Shot, Chauncey Billups. We'll give you your own mic, buddy.
Okay. First of all, I want to say thank you to the owners, our owners. Mr. Goris, your group, been terrific with the new ownership. Ethan, we know that your family has been supporting us, believing in us. Thank you guys for doing what's right today and representing for Rip Hamilton. Thank you. I would like to say, I mean, although we got Rip Hamilton at the time when we got him, I want to congratulate his parents, moms, pop. I want to congratulate you guys on just raising a great guy, you know. We know him as, you guys know him as a basketball player. We know him as a man now. He's obviously a reflection of you guys, so thank you. Thank you very much for giving him to us. Rip Hamilton, man, wow. I could go all night. But I want to thank you, man. I want to thank you from the bottom. You made me better every day. Every single day, you made me better. You challenged me. Not only did you make me better, you made our team better with your energy, your effort every day, your tenacity, your competitiveness. You made us champions, man. You made us champions. Congratulations also, TJ. What you've done to this man made him the happiest man in the world, man. And we needed you to do that, by the way. Deuce, Parker, Peyton, everybody, you guys have been fantastic additions to our Piston family. But Rip, I tell you, man, we cried together, we laughed together, we did it all. We did it all, man, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the husband that you became, the man that you are, the father that you are. You make me proud, man. You make me proud. And lastly, and I'm gonna get out of here because I'm like everybody else, I wanna hear from you, man. I wanna hear from you. I know you want me to keep going, but I wanna hear from you. But just thank you, Rip, from the bottom of my heart, man. You came here, we came here the same year together, met as friends, now we're brothers, man. And I cherish every single moment we played together. We live together now. We play golf together now. I cherish every single thing about you, man. And I love you, man. And congratulations.
Thank you, Chauncey. And now, fans, let's hear from the guy who did so much for the legacy of this franchise. Yes, sir. It's time to hear from the man of the hour, Rip Hamilton.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. Man, this is surreal. It's surreal. I'm gonna try to bring you guys into my head, how I think, how I became great, my role, my path, and the people that supported me and been around me, taught me good values, taught me how to be a leader, taught me how to be a great person, to stay humble, and to be a champion. When I was a kid, I used to write on a piece of cardboard, and I used to write what I wanted to accomplish in the game of basketball, the game of life. And now it's called vision boards these days. And I used to have that right above my door. And my mom still got that cardboard to this day. But I used to write different things on it and write different goals. And every time I would accomplish a goal, I would go over there, go to that board and cross it over it and head to the next challenge. But on that board, I said I wanted to be an NBA player. I said I wanted to be a NCAA champion. I wrote on that board I wanted to be an NBA champion. But not once did I write on that board and say, Rip, this is about you. I never did that. And I never wrote on that board that one day, that Hamilton last name, that jersey will be going up in the rafters. So during my journey, as you see all the people that standing in front of me to my left and to my right, they're always very special in my life. And what you see today, I'm a product of all this. All this right here. So first I want to thank God for giving me the strength to come out each and every night and play in front of the best fans in the world here in Detroit, Michigan. I want to thank Tom Gores for doing an excellent job of just doing everything you've done for me and my family, getting us here safely, making sure we're cool with everything, taking care of my teammates, taking care of you guys, and just making us feel like family. And that's what we is. We're family here. I want to thank the Davidson family for being very special to us, because what people don't know, Mr. D wasn't just an owner. He was a brother of ours. He came in the locker room each and every day, talking about basketball, talking about business, invite us over his house for dinner. Come on, man. He was a billionaire. He didn't have to do that. But he did it because he loved us and he wanted to be around us. And I appreciate you guys for that. So I'm gonna come over here now. A lot of these people that I'm gonna say today you probably never heard of, but they made me into Rip Hamilton. And first I'm gonna start with my parents, my mom and dad. Mom, you've been very special to me. You've been very special to our family. I love you. I love your faith. Before every game, I would call my mom and say, Mom, make sure you pray for me. And she always would say, you in God's hands, son. You're going to be all right. And I appreciate you for that. And more than anything, I appreciate your support. And regardless, you know, mother-son relationships, sometimes when the son get a little older, he don't always want to listen. But you never turned your back on me. You always was in my corner. And just because you and my father wasn't together, you never put the kids, because people use the kids sometimes as, you know, they put them in harm's way and say, all right, you know what, they let the kids affect their relationship. And just because you guys weren't together, you never put the kids in harm's way. And you can see me now. Absolutely, I'm telling you. And Dad, I mean, my dad, man, oh, my dad, he still think he's younger than me. But my dad has always been there, man. He's been my rock. He's been my toughness. He's been my support. So LB, Coach Calhoun, when sometimes you said I get a little stubborn, I get it from him. But my dad was the only person, I'm gonna tell you this, he was the only person in my life that always told me, he said, son, you going to the NBA. And he made me believe he believed in myself more than I believed in myself. He believed in me more than I believed in myself. And that's special. And I hope one day I can do the same for my two boys and my daughter there too. So I love you for that. I want to thank my high school coach, Scoogie. Scoogie was on me from day one. Scoogie and Coach Ricky Hicks, I mean, these guys would do everything for me. It wasn't just me. I'm from a small town, 11,000 people. And we never seen any famous people. We never dreamed of things like this. But Coach Hicks and Scoog, it was days I need rides to practice. They would pick me up. Ricky Hicks wouldn't just pick me up. He would pick 10 of my friends up with me. And he didn't just look at me and say, all right, Rip, you the guy with the talent. I'm going to do everything for you. No, he took all 10 of us and said, 6 o'clock in the morning, meet me at the hills. We ran them hills. We shot 1,000 jump shots a day outside, not indoor. All these kids shoot indoor. We shot outside on steel rims. So I appreciate you for that. And Scoog always told me to stay humble. Always stay humble. You're only as good as your teammates. So by the time I got to Connecticut with Coach Calhoun, oh my goodness. He was the best thing for me. I mean, Coach, I love you, man. I mean, when I first got there, you told me, you said, Rip, you was a great player in high school, but in order for you to become great at the University in Connecticut, you need to know how to use your teammates. And he said, hey, I'm gonna teach you how to come off a pin down. I'm gonna teach you how to come off screens. Do you see what Ray Allen do? I'm gonna do the same thing for you that I did for Ray Allen. I thank you for that. I want to thank my Brand Jordan family, Larry Miller, Dale Allen, Mark Rablin, for always keeping me in the freshest sneakers out there. But I want to thank you guys. I want to thank MJ for always believing in me and taking the brand to another level and just being a part of it. I appreciate that. I also want to say thank you to my Uncle Wes. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Clap it up. Uncle Wes has been a big part of my career. And the reason why I say that is because growing up from Coastal, Pennsylvania, I didn't know any professional athletes. I didn't know what it meant to be a professional. I knew what it meant to be a kid from Coastal, Pennsylvania. I knew what it meant to be a kid from the University of Connecticut, but I didn't know how to be a professional. And I thank you for teaching me how to be a professional. I want to thank my training staff, Abs and Arnie. Man, dude, people don't understand this. The year we won the championship, I think we led the lead in keeping our starting five healthy on the court. I think we won like 65 straight games or something crazy like that. It's all because of Arnie Canner. Arnie, I appreciate you for that. We appreciate you for that. Because even times when we thought that we couldn't get out there and perform, some way we got to our locker and there was a cup there. And we didn't ask no questions. But Arnie's been great for us because he taught us how to take care of our bodies the natural way. Not needles and everything that, but the natural way. So I appreciate you for that. I want to thank my agent, Leon Rose. Appreciate you for coming in and doing everything possible, making me look great, and you do all the dirty work. I love you for that too, brother. Now I want to get to my family. Oh my goodness. My wife, TJ Hamilton. TJ, ever since you came in my life, you made me whole. You taught me how to love. You taught me how to show my emotions. I don't cry, and I cried today because of her. Because she told me it's okay to cry. It's okay to let it out. Even though I tell my boys that don't cry, she says, look, it's okay to cry. It's okay to love. So I appreciate you taking care of the household, being in my corner, having my support, willing to put your life and your career, everything on hold because of me. I appreciate you for that. And I love you. Deuce Parker Payton. Oh my goodness. This is the reason why I retired. Right here. And the reason why I said that. Yeah, that's my baby girl Payton. But the reason why I retired because of basketball, because of them, I read a stat and it said the most important time in a kid's life is when they're 1 through 10 years old. And I told myself, I said, Rip, I got an opportunity to have a great career, great coaches, great teammates, win a world champion, do all the positive things that I couldn't dream or imagine about. And I said to myself, I said, hey, you know what? It's you guys' time. Daddy did what he had to do. But you guys make my life special. You make my life easy. You make retirement easy. And as many times as I say, Daddy was a basketball player. I used to tell my wife when I first met her, and this is a true story, I said, hey, we need to have kids early. And she was like, why? I said, because I want my kids to be able to see that Daddy was a pretty good basketball player. And she said, nah. She said, they'll remember the times that you're at their basketball practice, helping them with schoolwork, taking them to school. They don't care about this basketball stuff. They care that you're their dad. And I appreciate that message to me. Oh, they calling me off right now? But I want to thank all my guys, too. I appreciate everything, Coach, everything. Detroit, the fans, I love you. Thanks a lot.
Rip, we love you. We love you, Rip. Let's get Tom Goris over here with Rip's family as soon as we can and head over to the banner. 32's going to the rafters now. Let's send your famous number 32 up topside with the other Piston Immortals. A banner flying high next to the championship banner that Rip helped deliver. One more time for Richard Rip Hamilton.